What's going on, dudes and dudettes? Yes, quite a bit of sad news to start off this sports video. So, the USC quarterback, JT Daniels, number one guy for them coming out a couple years ago. He played in his first game his sophomore year last year, but then ended pretty quickly with the torn ACL. So he was out for the whole year, but now it looks like he's gonna go into the transfer portal, which sucks. But there might be some good news that he's only doing it to see if he can transfer to a school that's gonna let him play right away. But maybe if he doesn't find a good enough school to do that, then he could return to USC for one more year to have a battle out with Keaton Slovis. So, I don't know. Helton kept saying his injury was going to not be officially ready to start by fall camp, but I don't know, maybe he thinks he's ahead of schedule. And yeah, go hope for the best for him. I know he's going to be great once he gets into the NFL, really. And that's why he looks so good with the new system with Graham Harrell. And that's why Keaton Slovis looks so good. But yeah, I just hope he sticks around, battles it out, and wins back that starting job. But the Chargers have been pretty busy. They are very interested in a couple guys. They did meet with Mekhi Becton, one of the top offensive tackles from Louisville, which I'm kind of happy because hopefully they move in that direction with their first round pick, because they are also very interested in the quarterback Jalen Hurts, who's the guy I've been championing this whole entire time for them to draft in the second round. So hopefully they'll do that with their first two picks, get the offensive tackle, and then go for the quarterback Jalen Hurts in the second round. And I think that'll be a great marriage right there. He won't have to start right away because they still have Tyrod Taylor, and let him start his second year and everything will be copacetic. But they also did officially sign Hunter Henry. He signed that franchise tag, so he'll be making about $10 million this year. So good to at least have him on board officially. And then they did sign an offensive lineman in Storm Norton from the XFL. I think it's like a 2-year deal. Don't know how good he is, but I think they're just getting depth on the offensive line to see who works, and it's better than what they have so far, I think. But USC football did get some somewhat positive news this week. They did sign a 4-star athlete in Anthony Beavers. I don't know if it's Anthony Beavers, Anthony Beavers Jr. There's a couple of different ones, but whichever one it was, I'm glad he picked USC. He was a long-time Oregon commit, but decommitted and finally committed to USC officially. And he's a SoCal guy, so a local product staying with USC is always very important. So I'm very glad he is. Then some Duke basketball news. So one of the talented freshmen that came in last year, Matthew Hurt, has decided to officially come back to Duke for his sophomore year. It's okay. I kind of expected him because he had a pretty up and down year, didn't really do that much, and I don't know how he thinks he's going to be able to do a lot this year coming up if he does play. But there are a lot of guys, especially these younger players, getting approached by the G League, and we'll talk about that, to go play there instead of going to college for 1 year to go straight to the NBA. But yeah, I'll talk about that later. Then it says the Lakers are looking to make a trade for Chris Paul during this offseason, whenever it is, but I don't know how you can, because he has about 2 years left on that deal, and they average like 30 plus, almost $40 million each, and I don't know who you would be trading to make up for that money. I just think if he can somehow get a buyout with OKC, which I doubt they will, unless he gets a trade to another team that will buy him out. It's a lot of things that have to happen for the Lakers to go right, but it'd be pretty great to see LeBron and Chris Paul on the same team. Then, like I mentioned, the G League stuff. So the top player who's coming to USC next year, Evan Mobley for the USC Trojans. He was approached by the NBA G League to see if he would go, because another guy, I believe his name is Jalen Green, one of the other top prospects coming out of high school, decided he would get $500,000 and go to the G League and be in their system for a year, and then be available to go to the draft the following year. So you never know. If you want that much amount of money while you're that young, I guess go and do it. But also kind of depends too if they're even gonna have a college basketball season this fall anyway. So we'll see what happens. But yes, it's an ongoing situation. Then Long Beach State University center Joshua Morgan, he did commit to USC basketball the other day, so he's transferring as well. Another transfer. I think they've been like transfer you the past 2 years, USC basketball. So they did lose a lot of players, so I guess it makes sense, but we'll see what he can do. He was one of the top centers out there. Then Michael Pittman Jr. is getting a lot of interest from the San Francisco 49ers, and he's an ex-USC wide receiver, so I thought that was pretty cool that he'll be going to one of my family's teams maybe. But I think Chargers should be looking at him as well, but definitely third round and after, see when he's available. But yeah, nothing higher than that, sorry buddy. Then to end this video off real quick, Chargers met with a couple of guys who I don't think they really have a chance to get drafted unless it's like 7th round, or these guys are most likely going to be undrafted signees. Justin Gooseberry, an offensive lineman from Rice, because I didn't really see much video on him. And then South Dakota State running back Mikey Daniels. But I believe they're actually going to they're going to try to get him to play fullback for him, because right now they lost Derek Watt to the Pittsburgh Steelers, their only fullback, and apparently this guy's willing to transition to that position, so good for him. And you know, maybe they could get this guy as an undrafted so they don't have to waste a draft pick on him. But I think the Falcons are interested in him as well, so we'll see if any more interest comes for him, and hopefully it doesn't, so we could sign him. But yes, thanks for watching, people. Like and subscribe, comment down below, let me know what y'all think. Stay safe, be healthy out there, wash your hands, do all that good stuff. And yes, stay in, be safe, don't go out if you don't have to, and yes, have a great rest of your day.